Hey guys, kinggath here with another patch for Sim Settlements. This is patch 3.3.1, which I'm calling Post-Nuclear Alchemy. So if you've had the medical grade plastics buildings from Industrial Revolution before, you probably always wondered what exactly the sterilized plastic you were collecting in your workbench was for. Well, now you finally get to find out. It took me a long time to finally get this completed, but here we are. So the medical grade plastics building, if you have one already, go ahead and refresh it. If you don't, I highly recommend you dig into Industrial Revolution to find one, as it unlocks the ability for you to research some new medicines. So after you complete a little quest to teach you how to use the lab, you'll periodically find recipes from a crazed researcher that you've got to kind of figure out how to decipher and recreate their work using the lab in front of you here. So this will become your little herbalist slash alchemy lab to figure out how to make some new medicines. And then after you discover how to make them, you'll find that you can craft them easily at your cooking station. So they'll be complex to build here, but then after that, and they're unlocked, you'll be able to assume your character can do all the hard work for you with a quick button push at the cooking station. So there's a lot of recipes to discover, and likely we'll continue to add more in future patches. So check out this building, and good luck with your alchemy in the post-nuclear age. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about here is the fix for the rotation bug. So if you found that you'd come back to one of your cities that had upgraded and a lot of the items were in weird angles and kind of twisted all bizarrely, or you found in some of your interior cells, such as the Railroad HQ or Home Plate, and you had just random items from Sim Settlements floating all around. This was all related to the same bug, and thanks to our crack testing team, I was finally able to get that knocked out. So if you found that that is happening to you, you can fix it by refreshing the city that it came from. So if you're uncertain which one it came from on those interior cells, unfortunately you'll probably just have to go start refreshing a few of them that have recently upgraded until you figure out which one it is. But the refresh essentially quickly rebuilds the city, and it will remove anything else it had placed. So you can do that by activating the blueprint on your city planner's desk, and if you come down here and hit refresh city and say yes, rebuild it, and it just takes a few minutes. If you hang out here, you'll see all the items will start disappearing, and then they will quickly come back. It's a lot quicker generally than building the city fresh. So it's just something that will you can watch right in front of me happen here as the items will slowly start disappearing, and then they'll come back in correctly, and you should no longer see that weird rotation happen after this patch. But other than that, guys, I think that covers everything worth checking out right in front of you visually here. There are tons of bug fixes in this patch, so please read the patch notes so you can become accustomed with all the changes that happened. Otherwise, stay tuned. Next week, we will have another patch with even more industrial content. And once again, I want to call out the new Patreon account we've got set up and say thank you everybody who's been participating in that. I cannot believe how fast it's growing. We are going to be doing some really cool stuff, and I'm very excited that you guys are all along for the ride. So as always, take care and enjoy the mod.